As some of you have requested to record, so that's why I'm recording. But you can unmute yourself at any point and you can just go ahead and ask your question. Hi, I hope everybody knows me. If not, then I'll give a brief introduction about myself. So, hi, I'm Payal and I'm currently pursuing my post-graduation program at IISc. And today I'm here to give you some sort of idea about how the interviews at TIFR happens and what are the things that you should keep in your mind so that you can ace well in the exam. I mean, in the interview, all rounds are important, but TIFR Bombay shortlists are there on the website. So, how many of you are have been shortlisted for TIFR Bombay? You can unmute yourself and say because I'm not able to see your charts. Nobody.
Ma'am, I am Abhinav Das. I am selected in the TIFR Mumbai interview session.
Okay. Okay. So first of all, congratulations for that. So we are here for discussion of that particular TIFR Mumbai interview only. But yeah, like these strategies and actions are sort of common in all other interviews. Uh, so anybody here for IISER Pune interview thing?
Yes, T.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I will go ahead and you can stop me at any point and I'll like spare some time at the end of this session for your personal doubts. Okay. So before further ado, let's get started. So first of all, like you have to have good command over your basics because interview mein they will ask you basic questions. Say for example in TIFR Bombay interview, first of all they will ask you maximum times in most of the panels they will ask you about your favorite topic. So say for example if somebody says genetics is their favorite topic, so they are not going to ask some very hi-fi stuff about genetics. They will start from Mendel's law or maybe from crosses, no, you know about this cross hybridization, bagging, tagging, all those things. Like, but they will ask some out of box questions. I mean, very hypothetical, open ended questions could be there. So, first of all, you need very good command over your basics. So, इसके लिए what you have to do is already you have notes for your exams. Like you already have made some notes for IIT JAM, TIFR, and maybe GATB, etc. So you have to quickly revise over those notes. And second thing is you should have good command over techniques. So there are biological techniques, for example, gel electrophoresis and this EMSA technique. There are so many other techniques, na, tools and techniques, like for example, chromatography. And most importantly, which technique is used for what purpose. Say, for example, if somebody has to look for DNA protein interactions, which technique they should use? EMSA. So, uh, if somebody has to find out the concentration of a particular molecule in a particular solution, which technique they should use? Spectrometry. So, this kind of like you have to learn the techniques in Z to A fashion. Like, first of all, you should list down the purpose. Like, for which purpose you may need a technique and list out the techniques. And also, there are alternate techniques. Say, I'll give up one example. Say for example you have a sample and you have to maybe you have done some gene cloning experiment or maybe something, and you want to know a particular sequence of RNA, if that particular sequence is present in your sample or not. For that, what you can use, so you can use microarray since you already know the sequence, right? So you can use microarray. But say for example they say we don't have budget for microarray because microarray and NGS, all these techniques, uh, just a minute. Yeah, so all these techniques are expensive. Say, for example, microarray. So they will ask you to tell them a very cheaper technique, but that cheaper technique should serve the same purpose. So you should get ready with the alternate techniques. So what could be the alternate technique? That is another blotting that everybody is doing. It's way cheaper than this microarray stuff, right? Am I audible? My audio visuals are clear, right?
Yes, Di.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was just giving some of the examples, like how what type of questions they could ask. See, Nadran plotting you all know, but they are asking question. They will ask question in such a way that you will feel you don't know anything at all. So the first thing is you should have a good command over your basics. Okay. Then second is the communication skills. So communication skills means whenever they ask you some question, you are thinking, but you don't have to think it in your mind only. You have to think verbally so that they could know in which direction you are thinking. Say for example, they ask you that you want to generate a pest resistant variety of wheat, or maybe some hypothetical plant, or maybe something. So you have to think loudly. I mean, say for example, if I have to make a pest resistant variety, I will have to see what kind of pest it is, right? And what harm it is causing to the plant, which pathways of the plant are being affected. So, like, you have to think loudly so that they could know in which direction you are thinking. Great. And also, you should not feel timid कि या आप डर रहे हो यहाँ बैठ के और उनको सामने वाले को लग रहा है कि इसको नहीं आता है. So that things shouldn't happen. And you should be very confident while answering questions. And जब भी लगे कि like I don't know about this thing, I don't you can say something whatever you know, but इतना भी गलत मत बोल देना कि उनको लगे कि ये ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट है. So I hope I'm clear. And the second is and the fourth one is critical thinking. So first is command over basic communication skills, your confidence matters, and also critical thinking. So critical thinking means they want to check how you approach a particular problem. So they will ask you, they will please mute yourself. Yeah, so they expect you to think critically, because at the end of the day you will be independent researchers and you have to think over like open-ended problems. So this sort of quality should be there in you. So how you can develop this critical thinking? By reading sort of standard books. So Leninger is very good, which I followed during my preparation. So you can follow not every single chapter of Leninger. It actually it will depend on which topic you are gonna say that this is my favorite topic. Yeah. But for tools and techniques, to follow Pathfinder ka biotechniques wala book. Yeah. And also presence of mind. Yeah. So I have uploaded a video regarding DBT bed scholar wala interview na. So there in his interview, these people ask in which instances our heartbeat could increase. So he said like during physical activity, cycling and all. And they said, yeah, these are conventional actions when a heartbeat of a person has been is increased. But tell us some other way, maybe a hypothetical stuff, when the heartbeat of a person could increase. So like he was staying calm, and he was thinking, but he said like, sir, in this situation also my heartbeat has increased. So they were very impressed by his answer, because during stress times also our heartbeat could increase. So yeah, I mean, your presence of mind will also help you in your selection at a particular institute or something. Yeah. And also, the second last thing is the idea of question. You should know what kind of question could be expected in the interview. I have given, I guess, 6 questions. Like the type of question you should know, which kind of question they will ask. So for that, I have a list of questions. I can pass on to you so that you can just read through those questions and have an idea what kind of questions to expect in these kind of interviews, right? And the last thing is demo practice. You should practice speaking up. If you have friends, you can make a group and then you can ask these type of questions to each other and practice. Or you can, if you do not have friends, you can just sit in front of, maybe stand or sit in front of a mirror, and you can practice answering questions. And also, whenever you are revising your notes, you keep on thinking that what kind of question could be asked from this topic. Try to create like hypothetical and critical creative questions. Okay, so moving to the next thing. So, for thing which we are, like, for which we are here, how Scibits could help you. So we can provide you the resources for previous year questions, like for the past 2 3 years, whichever questions have been asked, like I मतलब जितने भी मैं गैदर कर पाई उतने questions we can provide to you. And we can also provide you a set of demo questions which could, like, if you will practice and if you will work on those areas, that could be helpful for your performance in the interview. And also we will have a group for discussion with peers. Like, already a few of you are there in the group, right? I mean, we already have a group on WhatsApp and Telegram. Then we can just pass on the link to you via mail, and you can join. So because peers discussion is most important thing, because like how you think and how I think is of course different. I mean, everybody thinks in their own way, so you will get ideas. And of course, mentorship will provide you in. I mean, we can host many this kind of meetings. We can increase the frequency. So as I have told you that we'll provide you these resources. How to claim those resources? You can just scan this QR code. You have, because I really don't want to pass on the resources to some coaching institutes, or maybe some, I mean, I just want to give resources to generous people who really need them. So you please fill this form, and like you will receive a mail with these resources. And yeah, I'm done. If you have any doubts, concerns, anything, you can ask. Maybe we
दीदी वो
have,
क्यूआर कोड सिर्फ और एक बार दिखाए ना.
yeah, okay. I will pass it on in the Zoom channel as well. Everybody of you is connected with me via either WhatsApp group or Telegram group, right? I will share the link of this QR or this form in those groups as well. If somebody is not there, like they can connect with me. If anybody has any doubt, concerns, पूछ सकते हो अभी.
दी यहाँ पे वो क्वेश्चंस के वहाँ पे दो क्वेश्चंस है कि शॉर्टलिस्टेड फॉर एनसीबीएस और शॉर्टलिस्टेड फॉर टीआईएफआर हैदराबाद. तो
या
ये क्या वो जो कॉम्बाइन लिस्ट आया था उसके बेसिस में मैं यस लिखूँ या फिर रिजल्ट अवेटेड है ये?
हाँ, मतलब अभी उनकी लिस्ट नहीं आई है, तो आप रिजल्ट अवेटेड लिख सकते हो. अभी लिस्ट नहीं आई है ना.
अच्छा, तो वो लोग क्या सिर्फ वो हमारा जो एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म था उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करके लिस्ट निकालेंगे?
या दे विल गिव अ सेपरेट लिस्ट. हाँ, अभी मे बी एक हफ्ते के आसपास लिस्ट आएगी उनकी, टीएफआर हैदराबाद और उनकी एनसीबीएस वालों की. एनसीबीएस की वैसे पहले आ जाती है. ओके, सो लेट मी ओपन द चैट.
When we will have the interview, approximately at what time?
They will give you information on your mail ID. You should keep on checking your mail ID. There will be slots for there will be panels, like 3 4 panels of every panel will have 3 4 professors, and you will be allotted to one of the panel. So approximately 20 minutes per student, and it will be like usually 10 to 5 with a lunch break from 1 to 2. I mean, we can't say when your interview will be, but it will be in the like office hours only.
Okay.
Can you please post the links in Zoom chat? Yeah, sure. Just give me 1 minute. I will post here. Somebody,
Ah,
somebody is saying timings are out. So whoever has asked me question, please look up your mail. They might have informed you about your slot timing. What is this
no.
QR for? Like this QR is just for authenticity so that generous people could get the resources. I mean, the genuine student should get the resource, not somebody who want to commercialize these things. Because on LinkedIn, many people used to get things like, please join our coaching institute. We will give you this. Pay us this 3,000 rupees so that we will give you interview preparation stuff. So I really don't want to like commercialize this thing. So I mean, I really don't want कि बाकी के लोग मेरा resource use करके पैसा ले तुमसे. So that's why I really want to give resources to only generous people who really are in need, who are students, who are generous. So that's why this form is just to give your contact and your result ID and thing. Uh, yeah, so you will receive the stuff on your mail ID. How should we introduce ourselves and what to do and what to avoid in front of the interview? First of all, they will know about you, but yeah, still they will ask you to introduce yourself. So you should write a brief introduction. In the introduction, they are not interested about your personal things. They are interested to know what degree you are pursuing, which subjects are in your degree. Basically, the first question in the TIFR form, na. So you should give that particular thing. Like, hi, my name is Payal, and I'm currently in IISc Bengaluru and pursuing my master's from here. And my major in my master's is bioinformatics, or maybe something like that. And what to avoid उनके साथ लड़ाई नहीं करना है. I mean, if you're confident about something, then you say that yeah, this whatever I'm saying is right. But if you're not confident, you should not dispute with them कि बहस कर रहे हो कि नहीं नहीं मैं ही ठीक हूँ, वैसा वो चीज नहीं करना है. And egoish sound नहीं करना है. I have shared the resource from link.
हेलो दी।
Yeah.
हेलो। मेरा आइजर पुणे के फॉर्म से रिलेटेड एक क्वेश्चन था।
Yeah.
वहाँ पे फॉर्म पे एक्चुअली उन्होंने हमारे रिसर्च इंटरेस्ट रिलेटेड कोई भी क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा है, जस्ट जनरल इन्फॉर्मेशन मांगा था। तो फर्दर शॉर्टलिस्टिंग के लिए वो लोग कैसे जज करेंगे, मतलब कैसे शॉर्टलिस्ट करेंगे वो लोग हमें?
Maybe based on your background. They will prefer
ओके।
student who will who have maths in their UG. I mean, not maths, but as a
ओके।
major portion in maths, because maximum research in IISER Pune is mathematical stuff only. Yeah, because I remember in TIFR, I mean in IISER Pune interview, they did ask me to solve a differential equation, like literally differential equation. So yeah.
मतलब दी हमें पीसीएम के लिए भी प्रिपेयर करके जाना पड़ेगा ना इंटरव्यू के लिए?
Yeah, so did they shortlisted you for the interview? I mean, or they will shortlist on based on some criteria later on.
एक्चुअली आइजर पुणे ने एक लिस्ट निकाला था, उसमें नाम आया है, बट उन्होंने कहा है कि फॉर्म फिलअप होने के बाद वो लोग फर्दर शॉर्टलिस्ट करेंगे इंटरव्यू के
Yeah,
लिए।
they call everybody. I mean, whoever will fill the form, na, they will call. If you have filled the form, you will be called for interview for sure. Every time they used to do this. हर बार ऐसा
ओके।
ही करते हैं, हाँ. For molecular biology and genetics, which books to follow for interview? Molecular biology तो लेंजर में भी है, तो you can do that. एंड जेनेटिक्स एज सच, अगर तुम जेनेटिक्स बोलोगे तो तुमसे तुमसे वो एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे कि यू शुड नो डेवलपमेंटल developmental genetics as well. जैसे Drosophila thing, X chromosome inactivation, those kind of things they will expect you to know. सो एंड मेरा टीएफआर मुंबई में नहीं आया नाम, बट एनसीबीएस हैदराबाद के एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म डाल दिया है ऑन 17 मार्च। कितने दिन बाद इंटरव्यू कॉल आ सकता है? मे बी विद इन 1 वीक और समथिंग। या सो देन how NCBS and IISER Pune conducts interviews similarly in two parts, online and offline. No, IISER Pune का both interviews are online only. फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू और उसी दिन शाम को लिस्ट आ जाता है सेकंड राउंड के लिए, तो उससे अगले दिन ही सेकंड राउंड होता है। बट फॉर एनसीपीएस फर्स्ट राउंड इज ऑनलाइन एंड सेकंड राउंड इज ऑफलाइन। ये लास्ट ईयर तक हुआ है, इस बार अगर कुछ चेंज करेंगे देन दे विल ऑफ कोर्स इन्फॉर्म यू। दी मैथ्स एंड केमिस्ट्री के क्वेश्चन का लेवल बता। या इट केमिस्ट्री में मोस्टली दे आस्क अबाउट लैब मैथमेटिक्स, सोल्यूशन कैसे बनाते हैं, बफर्स कैसे बनाते हैं, मोलैरिटी मोलैलिटी का कैलकुलेशंस। I mean, if you want to create a dilute solution from a concentrated, how will you make it? All these kind of questions they do ask. And maths में, as I told you, IISER पुणे में it's little bit higher level, but TIFR में मुझसे तो कुछ मैथ्स के क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछते, और मेरे जितने लोगों से बात हुई है उन्होंने भी यही बोला है कि उनसे मैथ्स के कुछ क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछे थे। लेकिन हाँ, इफ यू आर गोइंग टू से कि जेनेटिक्स इज योर फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट, सो दे मे आस्क यू सम सॉर्ट ऑफ दिस मेंडेलियन, नॉट मेंडेलियन, दिस ड्रोसोफिला का, दिस जीन मैप वाले क्वेश्चंस दे कुड आस्क। If you consider it as a math question, then yeah, math will be there. Anything specific I should study for biochemistry? Yeah, you should. I mean, if you are going to say biochemistry, you should have a clear understanding about proteins, amino acids. So I would highly recommend you to please read Leninger ke first 3 chapters. Ma'am, what are the differences between the questions asked? Round one, and first of all, round one is sort of introductory round. They are checking your soft skills, communication skills, your confidence, and your critical thinking thing. In the second round, also in the first round they are checking your basic knowledge, but in the second round they are going to ask very critical questions from your SOPs and your background knowledge. And also they will ask you if what is your expected result in the SOP. If you are not able to get the expected result, what is your alternate approach? So these kind of questions they are going to ask. आई सर कोलकाता के एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म जैम के बेसिस पे फिल करूं और टीएफआर के थ्रू? आई मीन दे यूजुअली गिव option to write the score for other exam as well. So yeah, you can fill it with jam. I mean, जिसमें अच्छा रैंक है उसके बेसिस पे you can do. I mean, TIFR का तो रैंक नहीं होता है, तो yeah, I mean, you can apply via jam or maybe TIFR, but you can mention the score of other exam as well. Okay. Any other question? I will wait for another 2 minutes and then we will conclude. Yeah, I have done
Hello,
some.
hello, ma'am.
Yeah,
Ma'am, I was asking ki how many teachers will be there in the online meeting, online
three.
interview? Three.
In every interview,
And
3. But IISER Pune में only 1. No, 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 no. 2. 2. मतलब 3 is the maximum. IISER पुणे में कभी 2, किसी को 2 थे, किसी को 3 थे, सो 2 और 3, बट ऑनलाइन में 3 ही होते हैं। ऑफलाइन में देयर विल बी मोर, आई मीन फुल पैनल।
or ma'am, I have interest in mainly recombinant DNA technology and molecular biology. Anything else for the interview I should study for this online interview?
They will ask you basic stuff only. सो यू जस्ट हैव टू रिवाइज योर नोट्स। थोड़ा एंजाइम के बारे में पढ़ लेना, पीसीआर वगैरह, जो पीसीआर में कौन से एंजाइम यूज होते हैं,
हाँ,
कहाँ से आए हैं, वो थोड़ा देख लेना। और एक पीएफयू करके
अच्छा।
भी एंजाइम होता है, पीएफयू, वो उसके बारे में थोड़ा देख लेना। एंड ऑल्सो कोविड का टेस्ट कैसे होता है, आई मीन बिकॉज सिंस यू आर गोइंग टू से this molecular biology thing, so they want to link this molecular biology thing to clinics as well, so थोड़ा बहुत क्लिनिकल स्टफ देख के जाना। बट यूजुअली लैक ओपेरॉन से ही क्वेश्चन, अगर कोई मॉलिक्यूलर बायोलॉजी बोलता है तो उसको लैक ओपेरॉन से क्वेश्चन आना तय होता है। आई मीन मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम मैंने जितने लोगों से पूछा है, जितने से मेरी बात हुई है, लास्ट ईयर भी मैंने बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स, आई मीन मेरे बहुत सारे जूनियर्स हैं जो अभी टीआईएफआर और इधर आईएससी वगैरह में हैं, तो जैसे कि वो भी अगर मॉलिक्यूलर बायोलॉजी बोलते हैं तो उनको लैक ऑपेरॉन से क्वेश्चन इज कंफर्म। सो I mean, they can change the pattern. Of course, it is subjective, but it's highly likely they will ask you from this operon kind of thing. और अगर कोई सेल बायोलॉजी बोलता है तो उसको सेल सिग्नलिंग से क्वेश्चन आना इस है. So yeah,
तो
this
मैम वहाँ पर कि मैं सिर्फ आरडीटी बोल सकता हूँ या फिर दो तीन सब्जेक्ट इसमें से?
RDT. I mean, RDT is not actually a subject in itself. It is incubated in this molecular thing, na? Molecular biology.
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
Yeah, so if you are going to say recombinant DNA technology, so from DNA they could like align the theme of the interview either in biochemistry thing or maybe in molecular biology because DNA is related to all. It is related to cell, it is related to molecular biology, it is related to genetics also. So you, I mean, try to inculcate molecular biology in this thing.
ओके. और मैम विल लैंग्वेज बी अ प्रॉब्लम? हिंदी और इंग्लिश आई कैन आंसर इन बोथ और ओनली इंग्लिश?
Yeah, try to give answer in English because maximum people, I mean, the professors, their mode of communication is English. So maybe if they'll be from south part of the India, so they won't know Hindi. So yeah, but if you really stuck somewhere and you know the concept, then you can switch to Hindi as well. बट
अच्छा
कोशिश
मैम.
करो कि हो जाए. हाँ, बट इतना घबराने का जरूरत नहीं है. इफ अगर प्रोफेसर को हिंदी आता होगा तो देन दे विल अलाउ. और इस पे मैटर नहीं करता है मतलब दो तीन बच्चे हैं आईएससी में सिलेक्ट हुए उनको उन्होंने खुद से बताया कि मतलब वो अटक रहे थे बोलने में तो उन्होंने हिंदी को स्विच किया और वो सिलेक्ट हो गए. कंसेप्ट और वो
अच्छा.
सब मैटर करता है. लैंग्वेज इज नॉट अ बिग थिंग. योर
और
कॉन्फिडेंस.
और
या
अच्छा. और भी जो आईएससी का इंटरव्यू के बारे में क्या अभी कुछ बोल देंगे या फिर और कोई सेशन लेंगे आप
हाँ
वहाँ
हाँ,
पे?
आईएससी के लिए अलग से वी विल कीप maybe
अच्छा.
2-3 days after 2-3 days we'll keep a session for ISC IIT JAM exclusively for IISER का interview we will keep. This thing is
ओके
specifically for
ओके.
TIFR NCPS और वो IISER पुणे.
अच्छा, तो और जो इंटरव्यूज है वहाँ पे क्या मैं थियोरेटिकल क्वेश्चंस एक्सपेक्ट करूँ या फिर सिर्फ एनालिटिकल क्वेश्चंस? क्योंकि उसी में मेरा ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है, क्योंकि अगर थियोरेटिकल क्वेश्चन ज़्यादा पूछ लेंगे तो ज़रा प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा, इसलिए पूछ रहा
It's
था.
less likely they will ask theoretical question. Analytical and hypothetical. Analytical से भी एक स्टेप ऊपर they will ask hypothetical question. मुझे मतलब बोला कि मतलब मुझे अभी याद आ रहा है कि टीएफआर मुंबई के इंटरव्यू में मेरे से ऐसे क्वेश्चन पूछा कि यू हैव अ एलियन स्पीशीज और एलियन स्पीशीज का अभी मैं एग्जैक्टली याद नहीं कर पा रही हूँ बट ऐसा ही कुछ था कि एलियन स्पीशीज है उसमें पिंक फ्लावर्स हैं और एक वाइट फ्लावर्स है उनके फिर वो अलग देयर शुड बी light pink color flowers, but they are having some mosaic pattern or something. But it is not consistent. It is in like some of the progeny is having pink, some is having like magenta, some is having white, but these, I request you to please unmute yourself, whoever is there. Okay, somebody says how to prepare for cell biology. So you can read like in for cell biology there is a portion in Leninger. So you can read from there, but you actually have to read about GPCR, apoptosis, cancer things. So yes, for that you can follow Lotish. Or I have done so many type and mistakes in application. No. You really don't have to worry much until you have uh, given your name wrong. Bas. Didi, what if I say microbiology? ओके सो माइक्रोबायोलॉजी बोलने वाले हो तो ग्रोथ काइनेटिक्स के बारे में अच्छे से पढ़ के जाना. फर्मेंटेशन के बारे में और इंडस्ट्रियल माइक्रोबायोलॉजी के बारे में अच्छे से. डिजीज बायोलॉजी और वायरसेस, वैक्सीन्स, इम्यूनोलॉजी, वो चीजें तुमको क्लियर होनी चाहिए. हाउ टू प्रिपेयर फॉर इम्यूनोलॉजी. सो इम्यूनोलॉजी के लिए तो हॉट टॉपिक इज वायरस, वैक्सीन्स. तो इसके बारे में यू हैव टू रीड. क्यूबी में कुछ पोर्शन है, यू कैन डू इट फ्रॉम देयर. Didi, I haven't given the TFR, but I have given IIT JAM. Unfortunately, not so good. I have given GATE. I'm aiming for IC, MSc interview. Can yeah. So Roop, we will keep a separate interview for. I mean, separate session for ISC. So yeah, how many topics should we study thoroughly? Maximum all, but minimum three. Apart from the tools and technique thing, that is compulsory. Whatever subject you are going to say, you should know all the tools and techniques. Ma'am, if someone has achieved top 20 rank in GATE Excel, then what are the institute they can apply for MSc or PhD except for IISc Bengaluru? So SG, I you can apply to NICER Bhubaneswar, and there is one more. I think IECAS. I have already created a video regarding this, so you can just search on my channel where to apply after GATE exam for BSc 3-year graduates. So you can watch that. I forgot one institute name. What type of question should I expect for immunology?
Ma'am, can you repeat that topic? I mean, the video. What is the title of that video?
Yeah, where to apply after GATE exam. Or maybe you can ask in the group, I will share there. I will share the link there. Where to apply after GATE for 3-year BSc graduates. ऐसा कुछ नाम है उसका. Okay, what type of question should I expect for immunology? Arindam, maybe sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. So in immunology, they mostly focus on vaccines, viruses, and disease biology, maybe on TB. These are the hot pathogens, right? So does my score in TIFR exam will affect my interview in NCBs? No, not really. Ma'am, I am interested in neurobiology. What topic should I focus on? Developmental genetics and maybe more sort of this epinephrine thing, stress biology, epinephrine, these hormones, no? This hormone endocrine thing you should be very clear about. Ma'am, do they ask questions from topic other than? Yes, they do ask questions from topics other than your interest also. But pehla, like one third part, maybe half even, half part of the interview will be your interest wale questions only. What to study for NBRC. Yeah, so brain का structure and वो सब things you should know. Cell biology is the basic neuron का biology. Those things also you have to learn. And उन NBRC में ना सबसे पहला question यही होता है कि like what is your favorite subject? So maximum people will say neurobiology. So yes, you can say, or maybe if you do not like neurobiology, if you like something else, then that is a separate thing. What's the name of your YouTube channel? It's my name only, Payalumba, a girl from ISC. Even if you will type Payalumba, you will see my channel. D, what should be the cutoff rank for GATE Excel for MSc? Sweetie, I have already created a video regarding these cutoffs for IIT, ISC and all. You can watch this. Roughly, what I could remember is for GATE, it is 700 score. Rank doesn't matter. Your score do matter. That is out of 1,000. But still, I would say you please cross check it. For GATE Excel, it was 700 or 750. Similarly, was for GATE BT. D, can I take exit from IISER Pune and IISER Bhubaneswar after MSc if I take in PhD program? Roop, you will have to look on their website. Some institutes clearly mention that they will not allow. As I remember, IISER Mohali do not allow. I'm not sure of this IISER Pune and IISER. Which chapter should I focus on for maths? Soumya, you really don't have to prepare separately for maths. Basic, you already know probability, permutation and combination thing. So you can do that. But this is not the time ki you will start focusing on maths instead of focusing on biology. So yeah, we are having less than 1 minute. If you really have some question, then cell signaling कितना डेप्थ में पढ़ना है, बेसिक पढ़ना है. You should know कि उसका कहाँ एप्लीकेशन है. मोस्टली जीपीसीआर तो बिल्कुल भी स्किप मत करके जाना.
Didi, could you please repeat that title? I can search on YouTube.
गेट का you can message me on Telegram or on WhatsApp, wherever I will share. Biochemistry में anything other than proteins. Yeah, I mean, biochemistry as a whole you have to do, but you should focus on proteins more. It's not like you have to study proteins only. No, it's not like that. Even if you will say biochemistry, there will be questions from chemistry, maths, everywhere. टेक्निक्स अच्छे से पढ़ लो.